Picture this, you're beneath the Eiffel Tower, savoring a croissant while the Seine River shimmers beside you. Forget the typical guidebooks. This is your ticket to exploring Paris like a local. 7 days of adventure, from sipping champagne in Reims to getting lost in Montmartre's charming streets, and even greeting the skeletons in the catacombs. Paris is ready to enchant you. Let's make it unforgettable. Start big, because Paris doesn't do anything small. No trip to Paris is complete without seeing the Eiffel Tower, preferably early in the morning before the crowds. If heights aren't your thing, snap photos from Trocadéro Gardens or the Champ de Mars and watch the locals practicing yoga with Paris's Iron Lady as a backdrop. Afterward, walk along the River Seine, where historical bridges like Pont Alexander III offer great photo ops with views of the city's skyline. Your next stop, the Louvre, the world's largest and most visited museum. Pro tip, make a beeline for Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, because everyone else will, and then wander off to the Egyptian antiquities or the French crown jewels for fewer crowds and equally impressive sights. After the Louvre, stroll through the Jardin des Tuileries and grab an outdoor table at a nearby cafe to people watch in style, because when in Paris, sitting at a cafe for hours is practically a sport. Walk the streets where artists and intellectuals once thrived. Montmartre is where the soul of Paris's bohemian past lives on. As you ascend the butte, or hill, pass by the Place du Tertre, where artists set up easels capturing the essence of this lively neighborhood. Sacré-Cœur Basilica, perched at the top, provides breathtaking views of the sprawling city below. Pop into Café des Deux Moulins, famous from Amélie, for a quick bite and to feel like you're in a Parisian movie. In the afternoon, head to the Latin Quarter. This historic area is filled with narrow, winding streets that date back to Roman times. Visit the Cluny Museum, home to medieval artifacts, or stroll along Rue Mouffetard, one of the city's oldest market streets, where vendors offer fresh fruits, local cheeses, and crusty baguettes. By sundown, stop at Le Bombardier pub with a great view of the Pantheon, and toast to a day well spent in Paris's intellectual heart. Experience grandeur, French style, as you step into royal history. Make your way to Versailles, about 40 minutes from Paris via the RERC train. Versailles isn't just a palace, it's an empire of opulence. Start your tour in the Hall of Mirrors, a room designed to impress foreign dignitaries and Instagram followers alike. The chandeliers and mirrors reflect the golden age of French royalty. Then, head outside to explore the vast gardens designed by André Lenotre. These gardens feature fountains with mythological themes, and their grandeur is often highlighted by music during the Grande du Musical fountain shows held throughout the year. Spend your afternoon in Marie Antoinette's Hamlet, a rustic village built for the Queen to escape court life. This miniature farm, complete with animals and gardens, shows a whimsical side of French history, almost a make-believe playground that contrasts sharply with the grandeur of the palace. Don't miss the Trianons, small but lavish structures offering a more intimate royal experience. Time to get spooky and explore the greener side of Paris. Start your day in the dark, literally, by descending into the catacombs of Paris. With 200 miles of underground tunnels housing the bones of over 6 million Parisians, this site is both macabre and deeply historical. In the late 18th century, overcrowded cemeteries led to their creation, and the transformation into catacombs gave Paris a unique underworld experience. The atmosphere is surreal, with artfully arranged skulls and bones lining the corridors. Nothing like a cheerful start to your morning. Be sure to bring a jacket. It's always a cool 14 degrees down there, no matter how sweltering it is on the streets above. After a chilling start, balance your day with some nature. Parc des Buttes-Chaumont is one of the city's lesser-known parks, sprawling across hills, complete with dramatic cliffs, temples, and cascading waterfalls. The park's winding trails and suspension bridge provide a great escape from the city. Grab a snack at the park's cafe and watch the locals as they picnic or practice Tai Chi. It's a perfect way to unwind and recharge for the evening ahead. Dive into centuries of art, from Impressionism to the avant-garde. The Musée d'Orsay is much more than a museum. It's an experience. Nestled on the banks of the Seine, this former Beaux Arts railway station offers an unrivaled collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist masterpieces. Marvel at works by Van Gogh, Monet, and Renoir as you walk through sun-drenched galleries that capture the artist's fascinations with light and color. Take a coffee break at the quirky cafe behind the museum's iconic clock designed to resemble Jules Verne's Nautilus before heading out to your next adventure. In the afternoon, make your way to the Pompidou Center, the beating heart of modern art in Paris. Its inside-out design, with exposed pipes and colorful ducts, stands out in a city famous for its Haussmannian architecture. The Pompidou boasts a fantastic collection of works by Picasso, Duchamp, and Warhol, offering a striking contrast to the classics of Musée d'Orsay. Be sure to visit the panoramic terrace for sweeping views of the cityscape where Paris itself becomes the art. Escape the hustle and explore the countryside, Paris style. Choose your own day trip adventure, Giverny or Champagne. If you go to Giverny, you'll walk in Claude Monet's footsteps, exploring his carefully designed gardens and the famous water lily pond that inspired many of his most iconic works. In 2024, Giverny has celebrated the 150th anniversary of the Impressionist movement, adding extra vibrancy to this quaint village, with workshops and art-themed activities across the town. Alternatively, a train ride to the Champagne region promises pure luxury. Once in Reims, explore the Cathedral of Reims where numerous French kings were crowned, a grand spectacle in itself. Enjoy vineyard tours and sample sparkling wines from famed houses like Moet and Chandon and Ruinart and Epernay. The combination of scenic vineyards, historic landmarks, and the best bubbly Paris has to offer makes this day unforgettable. End your journey on a high note, embracing everything Paris has to offer. Start your day with a relaxed breakfast of pain au chocolat in Le Marais, one of the most eclectic and vibrant neighborhoods in Paris. This place is not just for shopping. It's a history lesson with a twist, featuring the Place des Vosges, the oldest planned square in Paris, and unique Jewish bakeries that have been staples for decades. As you make your way down the Champs-Élysées, visit renowned luxury boutiques like Louis Vuitton or Chanel, even if it's just to see what you can't afford. The real magic happens in the afternoon though. Head to Montmartre Tower for an exceptional panoramic view of the city. At 209 meters, this skyscraper provides one of the few views that actually include the Eiffel Tower, a real cherry on top of your Paris experience. Later, take a stroll along the Seine River, where pop-up bookstores line the riverbanks. These bouquinistes have been a UNESCO-recognized symbol of Paris since the 16th century. End your day at a rooftop bar, sipping a final glass of wine while the Eiffel Tower performs its hourly twinkle. This, my friend, is the definition of ending your Paris adventure in style. Thanks for exploring Paris with me. I hope you're ready to pack your bags, chase those dreamy Parisian vibes, and maybe even exchange a wink with the Mona Lisa. If this itinerary gave you a taste of adventure, or at least made you crave a croissant, don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you won't miss our next travel adventure. This has been The Restless Traveler, reminding you there's a whole world waiting for you. Go live your adventure.